guys, we're back for another Dokkan battle video. Today we're going to go ahead and rainbow the newest Dokkan Festival exclusive, this transforming Super Saiyan Trunks right here. I think this guy is actually pretty good. The 99.9% of the time we're not going to be using his shitty Super Saiyan form. We're only really going to be focusing on him in base form anyway. I went full crit pretty much, like almost as much crit as I possibly can give him, because like when you have the Trunks is going to be doing like 3 additional normals per turn. When you have these characters that are doing all these additional normals, I feel like you want to treat them like counters, right? So these are the characters you really want to go full crit on. I know like people can say like, oh, you put some additional on them to help them get that, you know, additional super, but you're doing so many additional normals. When you're fighting like Evolution Blue Vegeta in the Legendary Vegeta event, those normals regular are going to do nothing to him. But if they're critting, you're chipping away at him. You're doing decent damage, right? You know, if you super attack, you'll still do damage, but then your 3 additional normals are crits. You're really adding up to the damage. So I feel like crit is the way to go for these characters that do a lot of additional normals. AGL, Blue Vegeta, you know, characters like that, right? So we have him rainbowed. Let's go ahead and, you know, build up his links a little bit, get him to like link level 5-ish or so, and then we will test out rainbowed transforming Dokkan Fest Super Saiyan Trunks. Alright guys, so we're here in an event! We have our Rainbow Trunks. Links are looking pretty good. A little bit higher than I typically do for a Rainbow video, but I wasn't able to record this earlier. We were doing the Mario Party subathon over on 5-9 Gaming. So, again, Trunks is looking pretty good. As I mentioned before, I did decide to go basically full crit with Trunks. I feel like, again, going full crit is very important for these characters that are doing lots of, like, additional normals and stuff like that. Alright, so what links do we have active here? Royal Lineage, Messenger from the Future, and Fierce Battle. Remember that Royal Lineage, the second one activated, the one that's link level 6. That is one of the links you really want to get to link level 10. Funny enough, I've already got Saiyan Lineage at link level 10, which is another very important one. Here's an issue with Trunks, by the way. So, you know, the LR Goku and Vegeta exchange unit, they're one of the best units in the game. I still got to do their level 10 link video. But the thing about them is they're prepared for battle, right? It would help out a lot if Trunks was also prepared for battle. But, alright, let's go ahead and see what type of damage we'll be able to get with our boy Trunks right here. With those 3 links active. Again, this is the Entrusted Will team, and there are no supports on rotation or anything like that. This is actually an unfortunate run. Jumped in, Trunks was in slot 7, and no support or anything like that. 3.45. You know, I will take that, because he's doing like a minimum of 4 attacks, dude. Okay, so there's a normal. There's another normal, which means we now... Okay, that's his guaranteed one. And then... yeah, dude. See? Like, he can look pretty good. I mean, we didn't really get a ton of crits. We got a little bit unlucky in that we only supered once rather than 2 or 3 times. Remember, that second super is going to be pretty common, right? Because it's a 70% chance to be a super attack. So Trunks multiple supering is going to be very common. By the way, our defense on that turn was pretty high, even without Cold Judgment. We were well over 200k defense with only 1 super attack, even without Cold Judgment. So... yeah, a pretty good initial look at our boy Trunks, I'd have to say. He started out in slot 7, so we might as well just go ahead and go to a different event. Alright, so on Entrusted Will again. So this time we could look at the rotation with UI Goku. Of course, another category for him. Only Shocking Speed and Fierce Battle with UI Goku, though. Not really the best ever. We'd have Saiyan Warrior Race and then Fierce Battle with the Vegeta and Goku. So, we're basically at 100k defense. Remember, he does essentially double his defense. He gets 100% when attacking. So, he's going to be at 200k defense. But then, again, he's getting 30% defense on super attack with no support. So, I mean, with 1 super, Trunks is at like 240k defense or something like that. 250k defense after he attacks. And, you know, the chances are very good that he's not going to super once, but twice, or maybe even 3 times. So I think Trunks is really good. I think this Trunks is going to shine in Super Battle Road as well. Again, not really in slot 1, right? But I mean, it's tough to shine in Super Battle Road in slot 1, right? But I think where this Trunks is going to start to look really good is when we have him, like when we have him slot 2 Super Battle Road with like Tech Ultimate Gohan as his umbrella in slot 1, like that's gonna work really well. Like this guy is on Saviors, right? This guy is gonna be a king in Savior category Super Battle Road because we'll be able to rock Tech Ultimate Gohan in slot 1, and then we can go ahead and put this Trunks in slot 2, right? That's gonna be really, really effective. I guess Shocking Speed will help out on that team as well, because like, you know, maybe something like Goku and LR Goku and Piccolo, you could sort of run them as a floater, having Shocking Speed with this Trunks, you know, that could work out, again, fairly well. Alright, so this is going to be a pretty solid turn here with the STR Trunks right here. This support type unit, yeah, this dude, he's crazy. This Trunks is really good, because like, again, he gets 100% on attack, so essentially you're doubling it. So I mean, dude, he's at like almost 300k defense after he attacks, but then he gets 30% defense when he supers. So it's like with this Trunks right here, you know, activating Cool Judgment Force and shit like that, like we very easily with a double or triple super could be like rocking like 400k plus defense. Like this Trunks is definitely a powerhouse. I actually like a lot what I see from his base form. You know, 5 attacks, you know, like, especially if you're going full crit, like, the amount of damage this guy's going to be able to pop out while having the really high defense that he does. We're getting very unlucky with no crits. Oh, and then that's a normal right there. Then the hit him attention system one is a normal as well. I mean, we saw the 5 hits, but we're getting pretty unlucky so far in this video, right? We've done the 5 hits multiple times, but we're just not getting these super attack crits. But, again, you guys should be able to see that our boy Trunks is really, like, he's quite good. I'm actually fairly impressed with what his base form is looking like. I will say this, I do definitely like him better than Trunks and Goten. I know people like Trunks and Goten a lot more than I do, right? I'm just not really, I don't know, I'm not the biggest fan of their design. It's like in an optimal setup for them, like, yeah, they're looking really good, but it's like, you know, just bringing them into a lot of difficult events, just as like an extra unit on teams and stuff like that, I've found them to really be not that impressive. They're good, but I just think that they're under some of the other Dokkan Festival exclusives. Now, in terms of Kale and Clevo, so we get transform here. I guess we will transform because we literally just saw the rotation with Trunks, right? So we will let's go ahead and transform. Oh, actually, oh no, this Golden Frieza can't be stunned or sealed. Okay, well, let's go ahead and transform.
初めから全力でかかってくるんだな。スーパーサイヤ人は孫悟空さん一人じゃない。ここにもいたということだ。
Alright, now honestly, I don't really care too much about showing off this Super Saiyan Trunks in the video, because he's just not really that impressive. Well, I guess, yeah, I guess we can do this, huh? We can have all 7 links active, because we do have his base form right here. So, I mean, we are going to see Trunks with support and all 7 links active, so it's a good rotation for him. 152k defense. So, remember that Trunks is getting 100% on super attack, so he's at 300k. And then he's getting another 50% from his super attack effect, so he should be at 450k defense after he super attacks, right? Definitely good, right? No doubt about that. But I think damage-wise, you know, this is where he could slow down quite a bit. However, even though base Trunks was doing a million normals throughout this run, we weren't getting the crits, so we weren't finishing Frieza off. Whereas this AGL Trunks, right, once he goes Super Saiyan, his first super attack is a guaranteed crit, but every single attack after that is a 70% chance to crit. So 5 million with a guaranteed crit is good. Like, that's, again, his attack stat is much better than we're seeing because it's a guaranteed crit. It's like, you know, he's good, but he does all this, like, stunning and sealing and stuff like that. You know, he gets extra damage when the enemy is debuffed that for the most part we can't even really activate. The other thing that sucks is, I think this is personally one of my favorite KO screens in the game. And it's not one we're going to be seeing, like, almost ever, right? It's kind of unfortunate. Alright, now we're over here on the Bond of Master and Disciple team. Let's go ahead and see what our boy Trunks... Oh, boy. Alright, yeah. This is... So, he's at, what, 320 after supering, but then he has his 30% super attack effect on top of that. So, I mean, Trunks is at, like, 400k defense after he supers once right here with Future Gohan. Future Gohan, I'll probably try and do a Link Level 10 video for Future Gohan during this celebration. I feel like now would be a good time for him. Maybe physical Future Gohan as well. Int Goku Black, I'm definitely going to do. Everyone, I mean, I'm going to put this video up immediately today. I'm going to do the Int Goku Black video. Stop asking. I'm going to make it, like, within the next couple of days here. Alright, yeah, Future Gohan is going to be nice with this Trunks, though. Because, you know, Cold Judgment, Saiyan Lineage, Saiyan Warrior Race, Fierce Battle looking pretty good. Future Gohan is going to transform next turn, though. That's the only thing. I feel like, yeah, I would definitely like that Future Gohan if the same thing for Android 13. Of both of those characters, if you could active skill transform with them. If you didn't have to actually, like, be forced to transform. Because, like, you know, for the purposes of this video here... Like, I want to use Future Gohan in base form with his transformation, right? I don't want to, like, I want to use Future Gohan in his base form with his support type ability. I don't want his transformation to activate, because then he becomes, I'm pretty sure he's just going to be like a mediocre damage unit. Because Future Gohan, right, at this point is, you know, 2 years old, not like his damage is, you know, going to be, I think, really relevant, right? Especially for a transformation. His transformation is, what, a turn 4? We should see it activate right here, right? Yeah, I don't use Future Gohan very much these days, but there he is transforming. Okay, so we got another very good rotation for our boy Trunks. How is he looking with Future Gohan? Okay, a lot of the links have changed at this point. I'm actually curious. I'll give Future Gohan a super attack right here. See how he does. And then we'll let Trunks sort of finish up. Honestly, I'm not really too sure. Like, this Trunks is sort of basic. Like, I feel like already in this point of the video, like we've started. No. Come on, Cord. But we've already seen the Cord, dude. No, it's like complete. Okay, there we go. Okay. No, no. Future Gohan had a 2 million attack stat, by the way. I guess you know, I'll cut and we'll come back. Yeah, damn it. Yeah, 2.13. Future Gohan, my. That's not really too crazy there. It's fine, though. I mean, again, Future Gohan has aged. I mean, Cooler, you know, back then when he released was so far ahead of his time, and he's like, you know, still good, but a lot of those other characters around that same time I feel like aren't really as good. There's Trunks. Again, Trunks is, the initial attack stats never really crazy with this guy, but all the attacks combined really does allow him to do some pretty good damage, right? Like, you know, there he's doing 500k damage with a crit on just the normal attack. That's why, you know, full crit's so important. Alright, guys, so we'll do a few more turns here, but I feel like we have sort of gotten a good look, at the performance level of this Trunks, right? This is a pretty good rotation right here. Everything except for Shocking Speed activated. Again, look at that defense right there. I mean, he's at 400k again with one super attack, dude. Like, it's crazy. I feel like Trunks is going to perform pretty well across the entire game. Just this, the base form Trunks is going to work pretty well. Because you definitely can rock this SCR Hybrid Saiyan Support Trunks in difficult content. He, of course, does work a lot better even if you are able to get the, whatchamacallit with him, the unit super attack with like an 8, you know, one of the sort of like Cell Saga era Gohans. It will work pretty well. Alright, so let's see what we get from Trunks. Wow, 5.53 right there. That's turn 1. That's really impressive. And then all the, okay, so there's attack 2. There's attack 3. Give me one more super attack, please. No, the 70% chance didn't come through. And then one more attack. And then one, wow, dude. Oh my god. He's really good. That's really strong, man. I mean, it's, the way he's built, like, there's a lot of characters where you could say it's like, oh, you know, like, let's use, like, UI Goku as an example. HLUI. Well, I mean, people always go, oh, you I got what? I don't know. Evolution Blue Vegeta. Use him as an example, right? Shit, doesn't matter. Evolution Blue Vegeta, like, you know, you could triple super, triple crit with him, right? Like, it could happen, right? But it's not like that. It's not like, oh, every single time you're doing that, you're like triple supering, triple critting and stuff like that, right? The thing that's like, this Trunks is actually like attacking 5 times, like a lot. Like the only reason a lot of times it seems like he's not attacking 5 times in a turn is only because like the enemy dies before then, right? Like he's performing very well, I would say. Like you know, to just come out of the gate 5 attacks. By the way, with him double supering there, he had over 500k defense, right? Between the 2 supers, he was at above a 10 million attack stat. But then all the, you know, the 4 or the 3 normal attacks he did as well. Again, he's just, this guy is strong as hell, man. Wow, our defense even higher on this turn. Look at this. He doubles it. It's 360, and then he gets a 30% defensive raise from super attacking. Like, dude, he's so, like, I'm good. Like right here, this run with the Hybrid Saiyan team, this was more than enough for me. This Trunks is silly, dude. He's really good. I probably would have to say I like him better than EGL Kid Gohan. I mean, it's tough. Kale and Khalifa is a tough one for me because I just feel like their link set and their leader skill, it's just both so good. Oh, okay, that time we only had 2 attacks. That's pretty uncommon. So, yeah, I think the way Trunks' like, additionals work, I think it does work exactly like Vegito Blue, like the physical Vegito Blue, where I believe Trunks' first additional is guaranteed. So I think Trunks will always attack 2 times, right? But then the 70% proc is to pop the second one. See, because it's like a big chain reaction. If the first 70% chance procs, you're probably getting 3 attacks out of that, basically, right? Because then, you know, you do the guaranteed additional, and then by that time, he's done 4 attacks, so the chances of activating the hidden potential system additional are ridiculously high, right? So basically, with Trunks getting 5 attacks, if you hit that first 70%, you're probably going to get the 5 attacks with Trunks, right? It's definitely looking pretty good. Okay, this is perfect. We'll do, like, no damage to Boo on this turn right here. So he is not going to transform. So I might just do one more turn here with our boy Trunks. Maybe we'll go Super Saiyan again. Get 1 more attack stat. Again, let me know what you guys are thinking of him. But, I mean, dude, he seems very impressive to me. I like it, right? It's like, we just got to understand that as insane as it sounds, he appears to be better in base than in Super Saiyan. Right? Because, I mean, you go from attacking 5 times to attacking probably once, right? Because it's like, the thing about these additionals is the more additionals you're doing, every attack you do is a chance to proc your hidden potential system additional. So it's like, you know, you're just like getting all these attacks in. It just gets like really, really nuts. We'll go ahead and finish this off with Super Saiyan Trunks right here doing an attack. Again, let me know what you guys are thinking about this Trunks. I don't know exactly where I'm going to have him line up against all these other 2021 Dokkan Fests, but he definitely is impressive. Look at that. We got the seal off. Okay, there we go. So we were able to seal Buhan right here. So Buhan is not going to be able to super attack us because we got the transformation off. So that's pretty cool. See, he's at 150k defense right there. Whatever, it's fine. All right, but yep, this will be it. Thanks, guys, for watching. I think this Trunks is really good. I'll go ahead and jump into his world tour very soon. Although, I mean, I still got to finish like all the LR Goku and Hit videos and Kale and Khalifa. I'm just behind. There's just so much to do. So, thanks, guys, for watching, and I'll catch you guys next time. Oh, he got the double super. Okay. I mean, yeah, he looks pretty good right there. Remember, that first super attack is a guaranteed crit. I imagine that must activate for the whole turn, too. So it's like, So he does the guaranteed crit on super once only, but I feel like that would be the whole turn. So if you double super on that first turn, it's probably a double guaranteed crit, right? And then subsequent turns after that, Trunks has a 70% chance to crit. But, I mean, that was a pretty good I mean, that was definitely an impressive rotation by Super Saiyan Trunks, right? And remember that when he double supers, I mean, he's getting 50% defense twice on his super attack effect. So, I mean, Trunks is definitely a really strong unit. Again, let me know what you guys think of him. I think he's absolutely outstanding.